When thoughts begin to spiral, limiting beliefs begin to creep in, and your mind is running the show instead of you, what do? Unlike a scene, life doesn't give us a safe word. So how do we handle it? You take control. Because if you don't, your brain is going to dominate you. And trust me, in my line of work, I know a thing or two about control. Hi there, I'm Samantha, and in the last 15 years, I've been a professional dominatrix. I've been guiding people through trust, power, control, and especially transformation. On this channel, I talk about the psychology of self-mastery, setting boundaries, negotiating needs, and especially showing you how to own your life. Today, I'm going to go over 3 things. First, I'm going to go over what it means to dominate your brain. And second, I'm going to go over the 3 mental submissives, those self-sabotaging thought patterns that eat away at our quality of life. And lastly, I'm going to talk about how to train your mind like a dominant. First things first, what does it mean to dominate your brain? Most people don't realize that they're actually submitting to their negative thoughts. Thoughts are suggestions, not orders. Our brains offer ideas, but that doesn't mean we must obey. We create the rules that we're willing to follow in our heads. If your voice is an overthinking brat, it's time to put it in its place. The first type of mental submissive is the overthinking overachiever, the perfectionist who doubts every decision and never takes action. The way to combat this self-sabotaging thought is to learn how to trust yourself and set up a safe word to stop those spiraling thoughts. If I'm ruminating on the same thought at least 3 times, I'm going to instead take action. The second type of self-sabotaging thought is the fearful follower. It's that voice that keeps you small, the one that encourages you to avoid risks and to seek out approval from others. To overcome this type of thought process, shift away from fear-based obedience to confident leadership in your life. For example, instead of, what if I fail? Ask, what will I learn from this? What if something amazing happens? If we can think about this one extreme, why not think about this other extreme? And the last type of mental submissive, self-sabotaging thought is the comfort zone couch potato. The one that says, I'll do it later. I'll do it tomorrow. Or maybe later this week. The way to overcome this self-sabotaging pattern is to use micro-dominance. Mahahaha. Small wins lead to momentum. So, one step at a time. If I think about doing something really important to me, I'm going to act on it within 5 seconds, even if that means just putting it on my calendar. Our brain loves to make excuses. It's like a submissive begging for structure, but fights it at every turn. Time to give it the discipline it secretly craves. And lastly, the 3 tips to train your brain like a dominant. First tip, give your brain clear instructions. No more vague goals. An example of a vague goal would be, I should work out more, versus a clear goal, on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m., I'm going to work out. This is setting the intention. Second, enforce mental boundaries. No more negative self-talk past a certain point. If I wouldn't say it to a loved one, I definitely wouldn't say it to myself. And lastly, keep it playful, but firm. Your mind is adaptable, but it needs consistency. Try setting rewards for mental discipline. For example, no scrolling until a task is complete. And for the reward, set a certain amount of time to scroll. That way you're not lost in time and procrastination and trying to figure out, what have I done? Think of your mind as a bratty submissive. If you let it run wild, it'll test your limits. But with the right structure, it thrives. So which of these 3 mental submissive, self-sabotaging thought patterns are you struggling with? Overthinking, fear, procrastination. I know I have my battles. Drop your comment down below, and let's talk about how you can take back control.